Look at that. Before that. Holy cow. That is bonkers. All right, let's go past the semi-truck now.
Getting started a little bit later than I usually do. It's about 10:30. I am here in, where am I? Dawson Creek, and I'm at the start of the Alaska Highway. So it's basically just another long day. Got about 600 miles again, up to, I think it's called Watson Lake. I did exactly 600 miles yesterday, and I'm feeling it. There's just no other way to say it. I got a little bit of rain yesterday, but I was wearing the right stuff, so it didn't bother me too much. And now I'm honestly just feeling it. I have been on the road a lot. 600-mile days is 12 hours a day. And since it's 10:30 now, it's going to be 10:30 before I get in. I guess this is fun.
So this is my new friend Louie from Ontario. Flagged me down. We were just riding, and then he asked me if I wanted to get some coffee. So in the spirit of road trips and adventure, I said sure. Pulled over, got some coffee. It had been about 50 miles anyway, 100 miles on the tank. I needed gas. But I'm just not very chatty today, and Louie likes to talk. So now we're riding together. And I don't really know how long this is going to last. Just for science, I stretched this gas tank. I've got 183 miles now on this tank. The light is on. I do have my spare gallons in the tour pack in case I can't make it all the way into the city here. It is 5:10. It is 93 degrees outside. I'm in Fort Nelson, and I've got 229 miles left tonight to get to Watson Lake. Another funny story is I was pumping gas, and my new buddy Louie brought me a chocolate milk from inside. No explanation why, just handed me a little jug of chocolate milk. So I guess we're getting pretty serious. Alright, we got a sign that says road conditions vary for 200 kilometers. And now we got gravel. Fun. Ugh.
Hey, so I pulled over to try to get some footage of this smoke. It is wild. I guess the sun is setting into it, and it's just crazy.
What's up, guys? Holy cow! Look at this guy just crossing the street. Don't let me hurry you. You alright? Enjoy. I don't see any lights. Oh, I do see some lights, but it's not open. It closed at 8.
Alright, so I stopped for gas. Gas station's closed. I used my reserve tanks for the first time. Didn't have the nozzle tight enough, and they both leaked. So I've got gasoline down the side of my bike. Tried my best to clean it off with the water from the windshield washer fluid, or whatever it's called. I don't really know how far I am from Watson Lake. That should figure that out, because if I don't have enough gas to get there, I should find the next campground or something. In the short period of time that I've been hanging out here, you can see all the ash that has landed on my helmet, my bike, because of the forest fire. It is also, I think, about 10:30 or something at night, and it's, like this. All right, let me get back on the road. Yeah, let me get back on the road.
With what appears to be a half tank of gas, which is about right. It's 2.5 gallons, 5-gallon tank, okay? Still not sure how far I've got left tonight. For now, cruise control at 60, and let's see what happens. Look at this. Not a care in the world.
All right, it is now Sunday morning. It's about 8:45. Still pretty smoky and foggy this morning. There's a layer of ash on my bike when I got to this morning. I got in last night about 11:30. It was dark. I saw all kinds of animals on the road before it got dark, and then one really big bison on the side of the road when it was dark, and that was scary. I did 612 miles yesterday on the Alaska Highway. The first 300 were kind of boring, if I'm being honest, but the last 300 were awesome. They were like exactly what I would have expected. Mountain passes, wildlife, beautiful lakes, wide open roads. I mean, the conditions got a little dicey sometimes. There would be like a stretch of gravel, like a mile stretch of gravel at one point. Twice yesterday, I was able to stretch a gas tank into 180 miles. So I'm a lot more confident now in that last stretch of the Dalton Highway, provided there's no headwinds. Now I've got to head up to Beaver Creek, which is just before the U.S. border. Get some breakfast and get back on the road.
So I'm going to swing over this way just to point at my hotel, because I came in after dark. You got Andrea's Hotel, where I stayed. You got the Bighorn Hotel. You got a nice hotel, and then you got a nicer hotel, which I don't necessarily believe. So now I'm off to Signpost Village. 20 after 9. I have eaten. I have fueled. I have about 800 kilometers ahead of me. Well, that was honestly the scariest thing I've done so far. For anybody who doesn't know, motorcycles do not handle well on those metal bridges. All right, that works. There we go. All right, next stop is Whitehorse. That fire is even closer than yesterday's. And I think these are wild horses. These guys just hanging out here eating some grass. It's alright. Okay, well the gravel has ended, but the road conditions are, oh, there's gravel again, are not good. Just saw a sign that said rough road, drive with care, and oh man, if they're saying that now, after what we already went through, I'm seriously hoping it doesn't get worse. I am about 25 miles from my lodging tonight, and I'd like to make there. Ooh. Everything was going great today until the last 80 miles. And I don't know exactly where it happened, but somewhere along the last 80 miles, I hit a rough spot and my side bag opened up and I lost my 2 hats and my jacket liner. So I'm going to be cold in the morning and people are going to have to see my messy hair. Like, I was having a really great day, and it just took like the wind out of my sails. This campground is great though. The people who run it are great. Super helpful. I had chili for dinner, and now I'm going to try to get some sleep. Here are my accommodations for the night. Bed number 1, bed number 2, bed number 3, and my table full of stuff. So everything's got this thin layer of dust on it from the gravel. Dust covering my jacket. Yeah. Hey, Monday morning, it's 8:15. I've heard that the roads are getting worse further north, and I can't even imagine how bad it's going to be. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I'm in good spirits. It's beautiful out here. Just gonna try to enjoy it while I'm here. It's you know, it's beautiful, except for the roads. They're terrible. See here, what is that? It's like a pothole in a trench. Oh, yeah, I hit one. All right, make sure my bag doesn't open up again. Gas breakfast at the 1202 Motor Lodge Inn. Next stop, US border. I've got a little problem that I'm trying not to think about. That is my rear tire. Will definitely not make it to Deadhorse. Welcome to Alaska. 4.3 miles of perfect brand new pavement, and then I'm told it gets pretty rough. Oh yikes. What? It's a straight up dirt road. Well, that was something. So just leaving lunch, got about 200 miles or so to Fairbanks. I'm actually staying just outside Fairbanks in North Pole, Alaska tonight. So I think think it's like 170 miles for me right now, 175 or something. So I'm all checked in to my lakeside cabin for the night in North Pole, Alaska. 3 days straight now, I've been on the Alaska-Canada Highway. You know, some really beautiful roads, but some really bad roads too. You know, great scenery, not a lot of people, not a lot of traffic, not a lot of gas stations. You know, but tomorrow is where the real hard part starts, the Dalton Highway. It is famously known as one of the most dangerous roads in the world. But before I can even start that, I've got to get this tire replaced. So the plan is to be at the Harley shop first thing in the morning when they open up, see if I can get in for a tire change. You know, because otherwise I cannot go on the rest of this trip with the tire the way it is. I'm also going to find a place to get a hat because this just isn't going to work.